Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be continuing with Tails Noir. Poor old Howard has he's had a rough go of it lately, if we're honest. He's been infected by this strange organism that we don't entirely know the nature of still. He's been captured, put in a cell, and they're doing tests on him. None of which is particularly nice, so yeah, that's where we are. Let's pick things up as we left off last time. It's a dirty toilet with a sink on top of it. Soak the bandage in water. Maybe this will help. Now, what should I do with it? I'm thinking we chuck it in the ventilation shaft if we can, maybe standing on the table. It's stained and stiff with blood. My blood. Come on, I know you're there.
Howard, how are you feeling?
What do you think?
I can only imagine. In any case, please get ready for the next round of tests. We'll start soon.
You're complicit.
I know. I'm not asking for forgiveness. This is my work, and it has to be done.
We're ready. Maybe I put it over my mouth? What's going on?
Please try and eat, it's important.
No. Alright. Yum, looks like a small chunk of overcooked fish with undercooked rice. Ponder the food. Things go in us, and are we what we contain? This is not soup. Look at it in disgust. The meal looks upsetting. Somehow I'm not hungry. Fuck this. Abandon the food. Whatever happens, I need to make sure the gas doesn't knock me out. Dinner tray. My weapon of choice. I want to stuff bandit vent. Yeah. I could tie the wet bandage over my mouth like a mask. Yeah, because I don't think the bandage is probably that big. It's tied around my mouth and nose. It should be effective at blocking the gas particles. Buy me some time. Do it. Because the vent is quite big. I don't feel too bad. I sure hope this works. No way to open it. Need to think of something else. Bed? I could pretend to be unconscious. Risky. Better to get the door open and get her close to me. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, she has to come in to get me. I'll wait.
Oh, what's on your face? Oh no, don't.
Ah!
Mr. Lotor.
Belle, stop.
How are you conscious? Did the artifact somehow?
We didn't want to die.
I know you must hate me, but please don't hurt me. I can...
We have to go.
You don't have much time left. I think you should know that.
Find Renee. She's all that matters.
Okay, you'll need these keys to get out of here.
We want to see the test results.
It won't help. It's mostly raw data and they need analysing, comparing.
We need to see them.
Well, the files are on the computer over there, Howard. Howard, I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
Okay, so I guess we get out of here.
Don't understand any of this shit.
Testing booth.
I should smash all this up, but I'm so goddamn tired.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We can go around the front of this thing. Belle Louise Cusson, tests, day 1. First suite of tests aim to work towards an understanding of patient's physiological state through pain threshold and response. Initial tests conclude a patient has a far higher, broader pain tolerance than average subjects, along with a massive spike in aggression hormones, full data range below. This set of tests aim to establish a basic framework for understanding the artifact's effect on healing factors and motor control. Our initial conclusion is that in this subject at least, the artifact has rapidly begun breaking down certain neural pathways, while strengthening certain parasympathetic nervous systems. Aims of the third test suite will be to isolate RNA and DNA functions and relationship. If patient does not survive, we will perform autopsy and attempt to recontain the artifact for further study. Are you? Are you me? Are we us? Are you, am I, who am I? Am. Sounds like Popeye having a breakdown. It's a big file, that, compared to the others. Brain dump. Look into extant data on psychological trauma, linked to neuropathy, correlation. Thesis, psychosomatic impact on artifact. Also, study effect of immune response to common viruses of those exposed to extra-wall environment compared to intra-wall. City has immunosuppressant effect. Why? We are. Tests continue. There are not many of us left. Time is running out, but hope perseveres. I persevere. We cannot let the line end here. Change is preferable to annihilation. We are all our genes. Our genes are all we are. We are. Okay. It was bizarre seeing the growth today. It sits on the subject's shoulders like a hoodie or something. Today's tests prove that his pain tolerance is well above average, and I believe it. He's been walking around with that thing on him for days, and he still hasn't dropped. It's a shame we couldn't track the effect it's had on him from the start, and sometimes I wonder how much of that tolerance is him, and how much is the artifact. Subject seems to be suffering nightmares. He groans, twists and turns, even whispers to himself in his sleep. I guess if he is sleeping at all, like he's having an imaginary argument with himself. He might not have much time left. Even if I were to let him out now, he wouldn't last long. In a way, he's better off here. Of course, he doesn't see it that way. We're wasting time here. These numbers and letters are inconsequential. We must go, we must become, we must be. Yes, we are. His name is Howard. I don't know why I wanted to mark that down, but I felt compelled to. His name is Howard. Must go, we are, must be. Okay. Or we could maybe talk to Belle again? No, seems not. Interesting. I'm not sure I fully understand what's happening with him, but I'm interested to hear any comments from viewers about what might be happening. Act 5, Epilogue. Minister.
Hello, Clarissa.
Minister, I trust you're well.
I'm fine, Bloodworth. Just busier than usual. Is the next delivery still on track?
Oh, indeed.
I haven't heard from you in a week. Anything on your mind?
Have I ever given you a reason to doubt me before, Minister?
No, not once. I must inform you that a most peculiar incident has occurred. Someone broke into my office. Any clues who could have tipped them off?
Oh, my condolences.
Oh, Clarissa, speak directly now. Do you have any information concerning who could have done such a thing?
No, but if I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
All right, yes, I believe you. For now.
Minister, we're partners. I don't understand where this is coming from.
If you hear something on the grapevine, let me know, please. This could impact us both.
And I understand. Stay safe.
Goodbye, Clarissa.
Have a wonderful evening, Minister. Oh, we're Clarissa now. Interesting. Is she a good guy or a bad guy? I don't really know. I think she's somewhere in between. She did help the girls escape, so she's got that in her favour. But otherwise, she's pretty bad. She doesn't run. Oh. Hello, Renee. I won't be intimidated, you know. I'm not trying to intimidate you. So being summoned at gunpoint is your idea of friendly? Desperate times call for desperate invitations. You are not used to people turning you down, are you? Suze, make yourself useful elsewhere. How did you find me? Oh, some junkie let slip your name to one of my dealers. Bloodworth, you need to tell me what you know about Howard, now. He's infected with a DNA splicing organism. What organism? What do you mean? It changes your biology, your kind, from the inside. What? Where did it come from? I don't know. The science minister found it. Fuck, Clarissa, please, just tell me what happened to Howard. Did you hurt him? He escaped? You didn't follow him? He's alive?
Where? I think he is. We could look for him, you and I. You're not that fucking smart if you think I'll do anything with you. Is this why you brought me here? A mind like yours can surely hazard a guess. You want to find out what I know and tidy up your loose ends? Wrong. I want us to work together. I knew you were crazy, but I think you want to work with a mob boss that conspired with the ruling elite to eat the innocent? You don't know the whole story. I'd love to hear it, but I wonder how reliable the narrator will be. These were not great people. Rapists, abusers, wife-beaters. Even scum does not deserve to be eaten. Maybe, but it helped me get control of the apes. You are a murderer. Look, it's done. What matters is our next step. Go to prison, that's next step. I read your book, and you've proved you're not afraid of the apes. Oh, I'm afraid of them, now more than ever. I want to bring down the apes and their wall. Excuse me? All I need is someone to stir up the revolution. You. Are you out of your mind? You and I might be the only sane people in the city. Do you mean to literally bring down the wall? When you see what's possible beyond it, you'll know. The wall is there for a reason. There was nothing but deaths beyond it. I've been out there. It's safe, and more. What? What are you saying? People can live out there by their own rules. And you know this how. The technology that inflected Lotor, it was found there. Oh, and I had a tunnel built. Comes out far away from the wall. I can take you there if you'd like. I don't understand. You were working with the apes. How exactly do you think things will improve when they're not in power? People are dying from poverty. Women are dying at the hands of men. Who do you think is at fault? I can't really argue with that. The revolution will happen suddenly, like waking up and screaming from a nightmare. That'll just give the military and police the excuse they need to hit back even harder. People will die violently. I've caused cracks in their ranks already. They can be widened. It's a lofty ambition for a murderous drug pimp. You already have power. Why risk it on something like this? It's not real power. I want the real thing. Freedom. Yeah, I'll just be helping you install you as dictator. No, I want others to step up. And what's in it for me? I risk everything by trusting you. And do you expect me to forgive you? You have to decide that for yourself. How convenient. Have you considered you may be delusional? Things are getting worse, quicker than you know. Well, Bloodworth, this has been delightful. Can I go now, or was there something else? Of course, think it over. You've got 2 days. And if I miss the deadline, then I will leave you alone. I trust you to make the right choice. Bloodworth, I still think you are a conniving piece of shit, but I'm not saying no. Be sure I'll tell you my thoughts one way or another. Take the time you need. This is the biggest decision of your life. So we don't know who her boss is, do we? Rennie, at last. It's been easier to get a table for 2 at Dorsey than to get hold of you. Is he, Is her boss Patrick from American Psycho? Patrick Bateman? The invitation is still open, by the way. The oysters are to die for. Something came up, personnel. What was so important you couldn't even speak to me? How's the latest draft of the chapter on my department coming along, by the way? Oh, or is it the science minister? I'm not sure. That chapter is the only reason you care about this book. Oh, is it so wrong that I have a vested interest in allowing you the freedom that no one else would give you, I might add, to explore your literary interests? I don't want to be working for people like you anymore. I beg your pardon? I've had a better offer. I quit.
You can't be serious. The others know not to poach one another's projects. You can tell me who it was, you know. I'll protect you, or we can discuss the pay.
It's not another ape.
Rene, you're nothing without me. You had one failed book, and now you have the chance for greatness. You'll never have someone like me on your side again.
With you, I'd just be a puppet, chasing after scraps of recognition.
And you still are. I hope you'll enjoy your childish new fancy while it lasts. And while you last.
Threaten me all you want. I've been through the fire.
Fire? What do you know about fire? You're a pampered failed writer with no idea how the world really works.
I only regret I did not do this sooner. A beautiful day outside. No time to relax. Howard's letter to me. He didn't say where he was. Perhaps he didn't know.
Think about the note.
His message was so morose. Were you suffering, Howard? Where are you? I'm so sorry. He could still be alive. You didn't deserve this, my friend. Clarissa said people could live over the wall. Who knows? Maybe there are others there, and Howard will find them. Oh, is it all my fault? I convinced him to go to Science City, made him feel it was our last chance. It's my fault, so I have to make him proud. Either way, I'll finish what we started. What would you think about Bloodworth's offer, Howard? I really wish I could ask you. At least he knew I was looking for him. Oh, Howard, why didn't you come back to me yet? Okay, I have things I should be doing.
Like making tea. Let's use hibiscus tea. That's the one Howard made for us that first time, as it says here.
It's the same one he made for me, my favorite. We shared only a couple of days together, yet everything reminds me of him. I have to keep on without him. We had a real connection. It's rare, he's gone now, maybe forever, but he gave me hope. That things could be different, that there is future. I will hold on to it. It's time.
Do we just ring Clarissa? Is that kind of what we need to do? Call Howard's mum. Okay.
Come on, Rene, you can do this. You owe it to him. What am I going to tell her? Come on.
Hello? Who is this?
Tails Lotor, my name is Rene Wilson. This is concerning your son.
We are here. We are all who persevered. What's the use in velication? The end is built into the beginning. We come into existence, and then we come out of it. We were a collection of dreams and mistakes. Scrapbook of a person. Tapestry of scars and eyes wide open. What became of it? What happened to us all? We survived. We kept on. Separate ourselves into atoms and pull by the threads of origin. Follow their path from the moment of conception and up until the nowness. What do we see? Nothing. An empty longing void of insatiable desire. Reconciliation of past forms and lives not yet lived. Things that happened, things that are bound to happen. A humming harmony of a being in perpetual becoming. We are at peace. When the landscape of the past and future is in its dizzying complexity is laid out in front of us, what would our choice be? There is no choice. The choice is made. We become. And we persevere. We change. We can't escape the pain. Let the pain become us. Revel in its beauty. We change, but we change nothing. Somewhere. Oh, there we are. Little Howard in the background. I'm gonna guess that we're beyond the wall now. Or maybe this is after we've just escaped, I'm not entirely sure. Again, I can't proceed to the right, so this is all one way. I can't run either. I wonder how far we have to walk. It'd be nice if I could run. It feels there's stuff in the background. I'm starting to see things take definition in the background, like ruined buildings and stuff. Oh, and beyond that there's a big city skyline. I'm guessing that's the city. I wonder how much further we're going. Oh, not much as it happens. Oh. Oh no. And there we go. So that was the end. Well, things really took a turn there, didn't they, in the last couple of episodes? I mean, I'd read in the Steam reviews people saying, you know, that it's very much your typical detective noir thing for about the first half of the game, and then becomes a little something else for the end, and it's sort of this body horror science fiction type stuff, isn't it? Which was interesting. I think there's discussion about whether people think Howard was alive or not at the end. And I think perhaps he is, in some other form. It looked to me like maybe he became like a cocoon or something at the end there, perhaps was transforming into something else. But, you know, let me know in the comments your read of that ending, you know, kind of what you think's happened. I would like for there to be a sequel that maybe picks up on this. It feels like there's more there to say. You know, there's Renee's story, there's potential revolution against the leaders of the city, the 8 leaders. It'd be good to get a bit more understanding of the artifact and kind of what it was and where it came from, what it does. Yeah, no, interesting. So again, thanks to the commenter who recommended this game to me. I very much enjoyed this playthrough, and I hope you have too. I know that there's a game that was made afterwards, but it's a prologue. It's Tails Preludes, I think, and I thought that I might pick that up and play it on the channel as well. Not quite sure when, because there's a few things starting up soonish. But yeah, I'll just again say thanks very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the series, if you enjoyed this episode, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be amazing. If you could again leave me a comment, give me your read on the game and the story, and if you think Howard's alive or dead or what might have happened to him. Always interested to hear theories and thoughts. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that too. So thanks very much once again. And I'll say hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dad Gaming for other playthroughs. What I'll do is I'm just going to maybe leave this running just for a minute. Sometimes there's a post-credit scene in games like this, isn't there? But yeah, hope to see you elsewhere. Bye for now.